What is happening, Magnusites? I just got done watching the second episode of House of the Dragon. And I'm becoming more and more interested in it. And definitely when this season is done, I'll start Game of Thrones. I wanted to say Lord of Rings. So in this episode here, they're pressuring the king to get married again. You know, this heir thing is like so important. And of course they don't want his daughter to be the heir. They'd rather a man take the Iron Throne. So I'm starting to remember stuff, but you guys probably know it secondhand. But the black dude, the only black dude in the show so far with the dreadlocks, I guess was it Valerian? But the Targaryens are the ones with the blonde hair or whatever. Anyway, maybe he's Targaryen and they're like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm starting to learn it. I'm starting to kind of get the lore a little bit. He wants him to marry his daughter. He's like, she's a little young. But, yeah. You know, my house is this, and united, and, you know, he's pushing it, and it seemed like it might be a good idea. So then it cuts to a scene at one point where the black dude, the dreads, he's watching the king walk off with another white-haired girl, and I'm like, oh, he's going to tell his daughter that he's getting married again. But I knew it was going to be hard for him to tell her that after her mom just died. It was the black dude's daughter! And she was like 12! I was like, what? You want him to marry a little girl? Oh my God. And they like told her to say certain things to him like, I will have many children for you. I will bear many children for you, and we will be a powerful or whatever she said. And he was like, did your father tell you to say that? And he was like, what did your mother say? And she was like, that I cannot bed you until I'm 14. I'm like, oh my God. Could you imagine having to do that? Like, for political reasons? For uniting the families and power and strength and... I was like, look, she can live with us and be an adopted child. I can't marry this. So, Daemon took one of the eggs, and one of the dragon's eggs, and I don't know what a dragon's egg is supposed to be in the crib with your firstborn or your child or whatever, or your heir. He took one of the dragon's eggs, pissing off the king, so the king was going to go get it himself and drag him back. But the one dude that's kind of his advisor that has the girl, the young girl, the teenager or whatever that's friends with the king's daughter, he decided to head out and do it. And I was like, oh man, Damon's going to kill him. Then they get there. He got some people on his side. And all of a sudden the dragon flies up. The dragon's on their side too. And then out of nowhere, through the clouds comes the king's daughter. Dragon wings flapping. She lands. She gets off. She reasons with Daemon. Basically saying, look, you know I'm the heir. You got to kill me to take into position, so she had to get off the pot. They like, gave her the egg. By the way, Daemon was going to marry. in the show, they're like asking, like, who was he marrying? They were like, Daemon's. Oh. And I was like, so when I finally saw her, I was like, oh, that was the chick that was in his room. She was supposed to, he lied and told them that she was pregnant and all this other stuff, and he was going to have an heir, and the king was invited to his wedding in 2 days. But anyway, so, of course, the king was mad when she got back. You know, he was pissed off and angry, and I don't know. I think her friend has a thing for the king. So, he talked to his advisors about, marrying that little girl. And I think they said it would be a good idea. But, he changed his mind. And he ends up saying he's going to marry his daughter's friend. Remember, I don't know all the names right now. And I don't know, that made the daughter cry. And why was she cry? Was she crying because it's a weird situation? Like, we're friends, you're gonna marry my dad, which would mean you'd be the queen. And I'm not really sure. I'm trying to take it all in. You know what I mean? So that was another good damn ass episode, man. I gave it 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the storytelling. It was a good episode. I was intrigued, and it kept my attention. They're doing a great job. And guess what? It wasn't woke! 10 million subscribers. Woo!